Good evening once again, and my name is Shiki Olufemi Oluchion, popularly known as the Dollars. I want to once again use this opportunity to celebrate every woman on the call, every female trader, every mother, every woman. We celebrate you today being the Mother's Sunday, and we love you. We cherish, we adore you for all the good things and the good place you're taking in our hearts. We pray that God will keep you and preserve you, make you live long in good health and strength. With that said, we want to move straight to tonight's class. Tonight's class, like Mama P told us, is more of a testimony night. All right. But before I go into that, I want us to remember that he mentioned something in the course of the week that many of the informations we have now, many of the knowledge we have now, many of the opportunities we have now as forex traders, all right, they are actually very, very costly, very expensive. But she has not been led to start charging for the knowledge she's sharing with us. And I think the last time I had an opportunity to speak with us, I told us, do not let us get to a point in our trading life that will become so familiar with the kind of opportunity we have in NPI. All right? Because not until then, you would not value what you have. For those that have shared my story with personally, I know what I have gone through. I know how much I've paid. I know how much of the ups and downs you have gone through. I know how much you have had to lose. I know how much you have had to gain in the course of trading, learning, and still learning for it. All right. So if you have this opportunity now, don't take it for granted. All right. Don't take it for granted because by the time you get to know, you will discover that these things that you're getting on this platter of uh, freeness, or how do I put it now, on the platter of being free, is actually very, very expensive. Very, very, very expensive. All right. And because we don't want you to make the mistakes we have made, unfortunately for us, we really did not have tutors. We really did not have guides. We really did not have mentors that were guiding us in our journey or that were doing the things that Madam Peace has been doing for us. Okay. So please, if you really value anything at all, value the effort of Madam Peace and make it count. Many of us, like I told us in the last class, we have more than enough information, all recorded on Madam Peace YouTube channel. We have more than enough information to study and study. Let me quickly tell you that I personally don't have my own strategy. But you know that when anybody comes up with a strategy and I see it resonating with my type of trading, with my trading personality, I sit down, I break that strategy into pieces, I come up with my own strategy inside that strategy. That is what is going to make your teacher or your mentor proud of you. They desire that you should be better than them. They desire that you should be stronger than them. They desire that you should know better than them. But you would never forget that they are the foundation to whatever you have become. So all the information you have on Madam Peace channel are things you should go back to, revisit them time and over again. Don't rush it. Don't try to know everything. Pick one that works for you. Pick just one that works for you. Try it as much as possible on demo. There is no crime in you growing a demo account. If I would shock you, I blew my demo account to $50. All right. I blew my demo account to $50. As I speak with you, I have grown it. I have blown it back to $20 because I want to really be practical about whatever I'm learning. So it is not a time for you to work with demo until your confidence has been strong enough. Until your what? Your confidence has been built enough so that when you get into the real life, you understand how it plays. Because that is not a joking place, not a playground. And so many of us, we are still doing demo and we are taking it as if it's just demo. Is it not demo? See, I would always say it and over again that the same kind of mindset you're using on your demo is what is going to play on your real life. Don't say that when you start trading on live account, you now start using stop loss. All right? Start practicing those things now. And the essence of this call is for us to share our experiences, to share testimonies of how well the impact that Madam Peace has made in our life, how far she has gone, how far those things that she has taught us that you have personally taken into practice and you have seen the workability, how well it has worked for you. In fact, part of the testimonies I'm expecting us to share are those testimonies of the losses we have had. Because those are things that we will learn from, it makes us better. I'm just preparing the ground for those of us that are going to be sharing our testimony tonight. All right? Those losses are part of the things that will build your story. I keep telling some of us, I have lost 2,500 in a day before. I've lost 4,500 in a month before. I have made over 6,000 in a month before. Those stories are not just there. They are recorded. They are memoirs for me because it reminds me of how much I have had to pay to get to wherever I am. And I've not even gotten any, I've not even started anything. So those losses are part of those testimonies that build you to be strong, except if you don't learn from these mistakes, then you're just here to joke. Are we together? Are we together? So tonight's call is for us to share not only in terms of how much have you made, or you have bought a car, you have paid your house rent, you have bought a laptop, you have done this, you have done that. All right? It's part of the testimony because you encourage us to make people understand that truly there is money in trading forex. When I review the first $6,000 in a month from trading forex, it gave me that feeling, it gave me that assurance, it gave me that reality that it is possible to withdraw money from forex trading. And when I lost it was a lesson for me to make me understand that you can lose everything in one day. All right. So whatever testimonies you have today, they are getting towards encouraging ourselves, challenging ourselves to take more seriously these things you have gotten for free. Is somebody following me? If you're with me, type 250. If you're with me on the call, type 250. Okay. So when you're sharing these testimonies, it's not only going to ginger other partners, it's going to encourage those people that have given their best. They are giving their energy, they are giving their time to share this knowledge with us. Madam Peace keeps researching every now and then to give us something new. The least you can do is to make her proud. By growing your $10 to $50, by growing your $63 to $1,000, that is what gives her joy. You're not going to pay her when you make your money from forex. She doesn't need your money. What she desires is the success story that comes from this venture. All right. So with that being said, I would still want to open the floor for those that have not signified that they have a testimony. How has your psychology been developed? What has trading forex within these few months that you have been on it? What has it shown you? What are the possibilities you see? What are those things that you assure yourself of? That if I can know these things, then I can be better. If Madam Peace can do this, if Buki can do this, if Arisa can do this, if who is there again? If anybody can do it on the group, then I can also do it. That's the essence of this call. So if you still have your testimony, I need you to indicate on the group whether you have not sent me your information before. Like I said, just 2 people told me they have testimonies to share, but it's only one of them that I can see on this call right now. Precious, Carol, if you're on this call, please indicate and let me know. Let me check. I'm not seeing anybody that looks like your name on this call, but we have one of our ladies on the call that's going to share a testimony. So if you have a testimony too, whether you have grown your account from 50 to 200, from 1,000 to 10,000, whatever you have learned in the course of your training with the Madam Peace, please share. Number one way you're going to go around it is to tell us your name, to tell us how long you've been in MPI, then you share your story. If possible, if you need to share your screen with us to show us the history of your trade, it will make more sense. If not, just tell us your story and be real about it. Okay? So please, if you have a testimony, can you indicate on the group chat? Let me check briefly, and in 2 minutes, I will invite the person that has given us his or her name for the testimony to share. So if you have a testimony, can you quickly Let me just type, okay, let's type 333 now. If you have a testimony and you have not given me your name before now, type 323. Anybody? I want to believe I'm still loud and clear. Please, class rep, am I still loud and clear? All right, thank you very much. So before we move into inviting well, this is very established, but let's put it that way. Before inviting the testifier to come and share a testimony, I want us to give it up to Madam P by typing 777. Madam P is on the call, and today is Mother's Day. She's our mother on this group. So let's type 777 to celebrate her for her benevolence, for her kind-heartedness, for her large-heartedness. Can we do that right away? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That's the least you can do. Yeah. Madam Peace, we celebrate you, we love you, we appreciate you. And on this Mother's Day, we pray that God will bless you, continue to increase you on every side, continue to protect you for us, grant you more wisdom, grant you more strength, grant you more grace for excellence. Thank you so much for all you do. And on behalf of this day, we say a very big thank you. Very, very big thank you. God bless you. All right. So that said, I'm going to be unmuting. There was a name Madam Peace called that lady in the course of the week. I think he called her bride. Is it chief bridesmaid? Okay, MTI chief bridesmaid. So we are going to welcome her to the podium, and she's going to share her story with us. Her name is Buki, right? So Buki, I'm going to mute you to share your story. You have 20 minutes to tell us your story, and your time starts now.
Thank you, Mr. Femi. Good evening, everyone. My name is Owolabioluwa Bukola. I am a student. I'm also a unisex fashion designer, and I'm a baby forex trader.
I don't mind if you can share your video so that they can see how beautiful forex has made you become.
I don't even have picture that I can show. Just let me be like this. We don't have lights. I told you on WhatsApp.
Okay, that's good. So you manage it. All right, you have the floor.
Okay. All adoration and glory be to God Almighty. God, I'm grateful to be here today. And I want to say a very big thank you to Queen of Pips. Thank you for the free mentorship. Thank you for the life-changing skill. The word of encouragement, everything generally, but specifically, thank you for the life-changing skill. I call it life-changing because I personally believe that this skill is about to make me a millionaire, not in naira, but in dollar, like my queen do say. Thank you very much for everything from the beginning till today. Thank you for the sacrifice and everything. Thank you very much, Ma. And I pray that some of us are able to reward you, because sometimes you do things for people and they won't be able to reward. And I pray God as well reward you. Thank you very much, Ma. And I want to say thank you to Don Jazzy, because if not for him, I may not be part of this beautiful journey. Thank you. I want to say thank you to Okoli Blaze. I could remember back then when we had these 3 days beginners class, he was part of it. Thank you, Mr. Femi. Thank you, MTI members, for the support and for everything. Thank you very much, everyone. I don't really have much to say tonight, but to give testimony on how being MTI members have helped me build my trading confidence. I joined MTI member from the beginning back then when we had 3 days beginner class. But before then, sometimes July last year, I already paid about 2 people to teach me forex trading. The very first one taught me more or less like she didn't even take me anything. The second person tried a bit, but I felt she didn't start from where I am supposed to start from. So as soon as I saw this flyer on Don Jassie's page, I was very happy. I was like, I think I can see what I want from here. I joined the first class, second class, the third class, and we were given assignments back then. And the criteria was that whoever did the assignment beautifully would be fortunate to join the MTI intermediate and master class. So yeah, I saw it as a challenging thing. I put in all my efforts and I was fortunate. If I could remember back then, I did my assignment, but Queen of Pips did not acknowledge it. I felt like, wow, so won't I be able to join this MTI? I don't even know the name then because we don't know the name. We just know that she said whoever do the assignment will be able to have access to our phone, WhatsApp number. So I felt really bad, but that did not stop me. I went to her DM. I went to tell her that, Ma, I did the assignment. We have not even have your contact. Then immediately she gave me the first week. She sent us, I think, broadcast message. Then that very week too, she creates this MTI group. So to cut the story short, why I'm saying this is that I paid a huge sum of money to the first people that were supposed to teach me, but it's quite unfortunate that none of them teach me what I am supposed to know. So it made me value every information that I get from MTI back then. So we start the journey. Glory be to God. If I am not available to join the class back then, from the beginning, I'll go back to recorded version to watch from zoning strategy to rectangle to market structure to EME crossing to Q of PFX and the Pure and Hall. I make sure I join and I do follow up. I'm a silent person on the group until these days I come out and be like, okay, I think I need to just express myself and these people are ready to welcome me. So what really happened was that despite having all this knowledge I listed, all these things that Queen of Pips taught us, do you believe that I have blew my account even when I met Queen of Pips for like 3 to 4 times? And the reason is that I don't have a particular strategy that I subscribe to. Today, I'm using zoning. Tomorrow, I'm using rectangle strategy. Next tomorrow, I'm using Yemi crossing. So I used to get confused, including adding the knowledge I had from those people I paid before. The people I paid before, they taught me how to do top-down analysis from monthly time frame to your entry time frame. But I used to get confused. I'll do my analysis, I will not get entry. So as time goes on, I was like, is this how I'll be doing it every day and I won't be able to figure out something? 7 months passed. I think we have been on it for close to 7 months now, but I could remember I started this my Forex journey July last year. So I could not figure out anything, even despite having all this information. Uh, I, if they wake me up, because I'm a fan of knowledge, I like to learn more and more. If they wake me up before today that I should explain this and that about everything Queen of Peace have taught us, I will explain without any problem. So as time goes on, I could not figure out anything because I don't really have a particular strategy I use. Today, I'm subscribing to um, zoning, next tomorrow rectangle. So I used to get confused. To cut the story short, January 29, I come across a particular video on YouTube. The person is a forex trader, but I won't mention him. The person was like, if you want to be successful in this forex market, you need to hold on to 3 things. I was like, okay. I had my pen and my book then. He said, you have to have your mindset. Are you ready for anything you face on this forex market? The obstacle, the finances challenges, everything. Are you ready? That's your number one thing that you have to hold on to when you're coming to the forex market, which I don't even know before. And secondly, you have to have a good strategy that can make you money, a good strategy that have a good entry and exit technique, a strategy that has a good risk reward ratio. And the person was like, thirdly, you need to know how to control your psychological aspects, because you can't compare trading demo to trading life, and you have to treat your demo like your life trading. All the third part was not new to me, because my queen do say it most times, that treat your demo like your real account. So it was easier for me to grab that. So it was the following week, released Queen of Pip FX strategy. So this is when I'll be talking about how I get to how do I put it? How I get to modify Queen of Pip FX for myself, what prompts me to do that, and how it is currently going. So as soon as Queen of Pip FX released this strategy, I felt like, okay, this one is simple to grab. It's a thing you can just learn on your own and be good, and without having any issue. I put it into practice. The first week I tried it on my demo. The second week I tried it on my accounts. And it's quite unfortunate I blew my account again. And the reason is that this strategy, it requires you to know some things about it, which I didn't even know. But because of the fact that I just want to have a strategy, I rush into it. But that did not stop me. I blew my account, but that did not even stop me. I was like, okay, since I already have a strategy that I think I like, why can't I just try to do something about it? Do something about it will really help me. And that was why I modify it to my taste. I call it my taste because when I was practicing, I get to understand something about it that I like. And I call it my comfort. I modify it to my comfortability. I don't even know. To my comfortability is that the strategy is more or less like a scalping strategy. And I don't have the strength to sit with my laptop all day to watch how price is doing. But I didn't still feel bad. I was like, I can come up with something about this. So I thought of something that, if the real rectangle strategy says that you can draw it on 4-hour time frame and enter on 4-hour time frame, and Queen of Pips can modify it to change it to 15 minutes, I think I can come up with something also. So this was what prompted me to draw my rectangle on H4. Beforehand, I like my trend on H4 to check, because it will give me, to make me know how long the trend will take. So I drew my rectangle on H4 and I apply this Queen of Pips FX strategy rules that you can enter. I mean the one she eventually modified, not the one of 5 minutes, that you can enter on 15 minutes. So as soon as I drew my strategy on 4-hour, I backtest it. I went to my trading view. I backtest it. I check out how price is reacting to every pivot level, and I get to realize that there are something that is making them react like that. The reason why it's sometimes will go my way and sometimes it will not go my way. So I put it into practice. I'll take my entry on 15 minutes with the same rules, that as soon as the second candle close on your pivot level, you take your instant execution and put your exit on the candle that broke the pivot level, and you can take your TP on the next pivot level. But I had to do some practice. So I start the practice. Everything Madam Peace was introducing, that she introduced after that, I didn't even bother to learn it, because I was like, I think I found something that I can work on. I put this into practice. I tried it on 8 currency pairs, on like about 5 binary pairs, and I tried it on Nasdaq and crypto also. Well, along the line when I was trying it, I got to realize the pairs they work for, the section, it normally works better and everything before I conclude on picking just 5 pairs, which was GPB USD, Euro USD, GJ, XAUSD, and I think NZD USD also. So, and I tried it on my V75 too, and step index, and I think V50X or something. So I get to realize how it works. Along the line, when I was practicing, I make sure I ignore everything that could cause distraction for me. All the Telegram group I deleted them. I left. I was not that really much, but all this educational Telegram group, I left. I don't really, I didn't join any WhatsApp group from the beginning, only MTI. So it was not difficult for me to do that. I left all the videos that I have on my phone that can give me distraction, that can just finger my brain. I delete them. All the articles that I have, I delete them. I just concentrate on this strategy that I am able to develop through Queen of Pips-FX. So along the line, when I was practicing and making my research, I get to realize the do's that whenever you have a resistance level or a support level around your pivot line, and your strategy is telling you to buy or sell, take note of the support or the resistance level, else you have a drawdown or it may hit your stop loss. And about the TP, whenever the price break your pivot level and you have a very strong resistance or strong support closer to your entry, take your profit there. So I realized that and I work on my mistake along the line. I did this, and beforehand I already blew my account to $20, my demo account to $20. So it was easier for me to know how it works. I did this. I was practicing until I think some week later, I still focused on what I was doing. We had this Mr. Femi's class. So that really made me understand much more better because Mr. Femi talked from the heart that day. He spoke like he didn't even send us. So I was able to pick many information from it. So it gave me the kind of energy to add more, to add more to what I am doing. So I get along with it. For like 3 weeks, I was battling with my demo and trying to figure out how this strategy work and to continue to know the do's and the don'ts. So the strategy I come up with was not really much different from Queen of Pips' own, but except the fact that I took you can draw the rectangle on H4 parts, and I took you can enter on 15-minute parts, and I come up with the exit and entry. So, and I'm good with that. These I think last week, which it was on Saturday, I just 24.05 from my account. I was able to grow that. That was a live account, and I was able to grow that with the help of my journal, trading journal, because Queen of Pips used to say something particularly that if you are trading and you are not disciplined, you can't be successful. So what's the point of something you have heard from an experience, from someone that is experienced? So that the experience, why will you even try to repeat same mistake again? So I made sure I was disciplined. I held on to my trading journal, and each day I had my target. I'm close for the day and I'm doing good, and I can confidently say that today I can pick trades myself, I can take signal myself, and I can, even before the trade starts, I know where it will end and I know how it will end. So to cut all the story short, the reason for my talk is that if not for Queen of Pips-FX If not for Queen of Pips, if not for the knowledge, if not for the fact that she kept on pushing us and she kept on giving us this kind of vibe that yes, you can do it, I may not be here today. I may still be on that kind of style that okay, I'll do it, I'll do it, I'll do it. So I'm very, very grateful because I can confidently do things my own today. So I'm grateful to Queen of Pips for the knowledge, and I hope that this did not stop here. And the fun fact was that even despite building my account within 1 week, I posted it on the MTI group today that I blew it because of my mistake, which can never even repeat itself again. And the reason was not because of my trade, but because of lot size, binary stuff and all like that. So these are the challenges I have faced. Those are the challenges I have mentioned that I have faced while trading. And I've also mentioned the lessons and my mistakes. So today I can pick trade myself without having issue, without anyone telling me that, oh, you have to do it this way. So I'm grateful. Thank you very much, Ma. Thank you very much, sir. And thank you very much, everyone, for the corrections too. I pray we all achieve our aim. Thank you.
Wow, 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 wow. This is amazing. I think we should give a round of applause to Buki by typing, what do we type for now? 888. Let's give her 888 to celebrate our story. I, I, I learned one of these things from my story, and they are really proud of you. Very, very proud of you. The fact that, I think you can mute yourself for now, Buki. The fact that she's a student combining schoolwork with trading, and she having this self-confidence that she can achieve anything. The truth is, I learned a lot from her because of her persistence for knowledge. So you have paid one person, you have paid the other person, but you're not getting the value you're looking for, and you kept looking for value. When you found the opportunity, you did not take it for granted. All right? Please, can we hear me loud and clear? Can we hear me loud and clear, or am I low again? Can we hear me loud and clear?
All right, can we hear me now? Okay, all right, thank you.
So I learned quite a few things from her. Number one, her persistence for knowledge. She knew what she wanted even before she started. Like, oh, I tried my best not to use the Bible. Let's see use it. The good book says that there is no man that wants to go on building a structure that does not first sit down and calculate the cost. He knows what edifice he wants to construct. He has to do the calculation of the cost and pay the price and get the success he wants to get. So from Buki's story, you have learned that she has gone for knowledge. That's the first thing to go for. Knowledge, then discipline. Okay. Now, how many of us, even despite the fact that Madam P kept talking about having a trading journal, how many of us have been diligently following our trading journal? Okay, so I believe you're going to learn one thing or the other from our story, and please watch out for that lady. All right. I like one thing she said. In part of the discipline, she cut away from every form of distraction. I can't remember who I was chatting with from MCI. I can't remember who chatted me, and I told the person the same thing. Cut yourself away from every other group. If you are in 10, 15 forex trading groups, you'll just be confused. That's the truth. And many of these groups, they will force you to become dependent. All right. You should get to a situation whereby you are your own signal provider. You are your own analysis provider. You are your own trade. What do you call it? Trade side. Not depending on somebody's knowledge. So if the person calls the signal and his wife is suddenly in labor and his psychology is not okay and he calls BTC USD buy, and you went to take it and the thing now went against you. Do you understand? When you are your own analysis, even if anybody posts an analysis on the group, you can look at it without the person giving you entry, stop loss, and you can look at the person's chart, go to your own chart, look at it again, and pick your own comfortable entry. That is the essence of the knowledge. And another thing I picked from what she said, or that I'm going to say based on what she said, is this: get to that point where when you grow your account, please listen to this point very well. When you grow your account, if it is $50 you can withdraw $50, spend it on yourself. Like spoil yourself for a minute. Do you understand? I know of a story, okay, I don't know if those people are in this group. I used to be on one volatility group like that way back last 8 years ago. This guy grew, according to him, he grew a $600 account to 10,000. All right? And this guy did not withdraw $1. Are you getting it? Now, I was in my mind wondering, why would you be growing an account from 600 to 1,000 to 2,000 to 10,000? Is it for you to just show off that you have made $10,000? Why not withdraw part of the money, even if it's $100, withdraw it and enjoy the sweat of your labor? Just have that feeling that, okay, let me spend this money on myself. It builds your psyche. So if you grow your account from $20 to 100, withdraw 20 there, enjoy it. Take care of yourself. Buy yourself a phone, buy yourself some sneakers, buy yourself some gadgets. Just enjoy your money. All work and no play. Go and take care of yourself. Okay. Now she just said something on the group. Let me just read what I just saw her post now. She said, okay, she forgot to say that she will give $100 on Tuesday to pay yourself for the stress and just go and enjoy it. That is the spirit. All right? That is the spirit. So not just for you to acquire the knowledge. When you acquire the knowledge and you begin to trade on live accounts, are you getting it? Withdraw part of it on subsequent things. In fact, have a target. Okay, I want to grow this account from 100 to 200. $100 profit. Let me use it to settle this. Let me use it to settle that. Buy materials that would help you to be better. So once again, I want us to celebrate Bookie for this testimony again. And another thing I am happy about is this. We are looking for, I mentioned it when I started. I said, the pride that Madam Peace will have is the pride that she would not even come to take a class in 1 month. All of us will be the ones struggling, competing to take classes. That is the joy. It's not only about her researching and researching. See what Bookie said. She picked the strategy out of the strategy of Madam Peace that resonates with her person, that resonates with her trading personality. She coined it into her own nature that will work for her. And she stuck with it. That is the joy, that is the pride that you're giving us. So that you get a situation whereby we can go on vacation and we'll be rest assured that the class is boiling. Enough knowledge is flowing. That wherever she is, wherever Bookie is, wherever Adisa is, wherever whoever is, in your schools, in your places of work, you can confidently train people for it. In fact, let me tell you the truth. This knowledge you have gotten, it is enough for you to celebrate yourself. Let people pay for your time. Let them pay for your sweat. Let them pay for the knowledge you're sharing. That is the joy. Do we understand it? So with these 3 points of mine, I want to celebrate you again, Bookie. We are proud of you. We're very happy about your progress. So I don't know if, let me check again if this guy is on call. Precious, if you're on this call, please just let me know which name you're using. If you're on this call, Precious, please let me know which name you're using. And does anyone else have a testimony? If you have a testimony, just maybe you type 1, and I'll give you just 10 minutes. All right. If you have a testimony, just type 1, and I'll give you just 10 minutes. And I'm happy that Bookie mentioned it. She started from demo, and she also moved to live account. Okay. You give yourself an ultimatum. I want to know this thing. I want to explore it. Okay. Precious is K2. Okay. So Precious, I'm going to unmute you so that you can share your testimony with us. So give me a minute. Let me unmute you. Thank you. Okay, Precious. So you have 15 minutes. You have 15 minutes to tell us the story. Please unmute yourself, Precious. Precious, are you there? Precious, are you there? I've unmuted you, so please go ahead. Precious, so okay, let's do this way. Give me a minute. Precious, can you unmute yourself? Okay, I think we'll move on. I don't know if Precious can hear me. I'm unmuting you from here, and you are also free to unmute yourself. Okay, while we're waiting on Precious to, come up, does any other person have a testimony? Any other person wants to share something?
Hello, everyone.
Thank you, Madam P.
Okay, I'm super excited. Good evening. I'm super excited for the testimony from Buki. It's I'm actually so emotional this night because it's very difficult to at least see people like this who are willing to learn, who are willing to give their best. And tomorrow, when she's successful now in forex trading, using it to do things for herself, people will think, how did this girl get this money? But I keep telling people that the only thing that is keeping you from getting to your goal is the decision and discipline that you give yourself. Every decision you make, it's either going to take you forward in your life or it's going to take you backward. Now, why I said I'm so emotional, despite the fact that she kept blowing her account, the point is that she understood that, yes, I'm actually the cause of why I'm still making this mistake because I'm not disciplined. You can know all the strategy, you can have all the skill, but if you're not disciplined, you can never make money in the forex market. And the only people that are liable to call forex traders are the ones that are actually making money, withdrawing it, and using it for something good. If you tell me I'm a forex trader and I cannot see it in your lifestyle, I cannot see it in what you're doing, I'm not seeing your withdrawals, I'm not seeing anything, you're just gambling. But I'm so happy, like what Femi said, if tomorrow nobody gives me anything or say, oh, thank you for this, the joy I'm going to have is, oh, look at her YouTube channel. This is the lady that made me what I am today. I learned forex from her. I became disciplined. I use her trading journal and I'm successful today. I'm not even working. I'm trading and I'm making money. One young guy, I can't even remember his name because everybody I saved in that group, I started it with Twitter. So there are some people that bear the same name. So I don't know who is who. He came to my DM and he was thanking me. He said, please, can you mention something? I need to buy something for you. You've actually changed my life. This is what I've made from trading. And I told him, my joy is that you're making money. I don't need what you want to buy for me, but I want you to do something for yourself. That is the greatest joy I'm going to get. All I need you to do is share the link, let everybody out there see this country is going to get worse. It's not getting any better. People are not going to get jobs. Buki says she's a student. She might get tomorrow and she might not graduate tomorrow and she might not get a job, but now she has learned a skill that she can do it from the comfort of her home. That is a joy I want to give back to the world, that everybody can be financially free by learning a skill that will change your life. So please, I want to be hearing more of these testimonies from everybody on the call, everybody in the group. I want to see that you have improved. I want to see that your confidence has grown. I don't want you to be paying for signal providers. You yourself, you can be a signal provider. All you need is just to build your confidence enough to take trades by yourself and exit the market. Thank you very much. I'm really, really emotional this night. I'm very grateful. I'm so happy for you, Buki, and every other person. I know some people are still building up their accounts. I know some people are still getting better. I know some people have testimonies, very big testimony that they want to share. But please, I want to be hearing something like this on a daily basis. This is the kind of news that gives me so much joy. So I don't know if there's anybody that want to share any other thing. I'm still here on the call, and I'm really, really grateful. Buki, I'm so happy for you. And every other person, I see all of you, what you're doing. I see you, P-Boy, Emmanuel, and so many other people. I can see what you're doing in your trading, which is very beautiful. But while you're doing it as a student, please don't forget to concentrate on your studies, all right? Also concentrate on your studies, get your degree, get your certificate, then focus very well in what? The first thing you should do is to get the education. When you get the education, the money will come. The money will definitely come. All those people we are seeing on social media flaunting there, they all started the way you started. They all started the way you started. But I don't want you to make the same mistake that we made. I want you to start from the right path. So your journey won't be fast, won't be longer like our own. Your journey will be a bit easier. It's just like you going somewhere. I've taken the time to go through all the errors and all that, and I've given you a roadmap. All you need to do is follow the roadmap and you get to the yellow brick road. So please don't follow the same path I followed by blowing so many accounts. I've lost so much money in the forex market. I've gained so much in the forex market. So I want you to follow the path of the gaining. Get your trading journal, be disciplined, stick to one strategy. You can hear Buki said, out of all the strategies I taught, she picked the one that suits her and that she modified it to her own way, and she's doing it and it's giving her the result that she wants. That is the same thing I want from everybody on this call. You don't need to learn all the strategy. Learn the one that gives you. Like I told you, one of my mentors, the way I learned how to trade forex, all he does is break and retest. Break and retest. He grew a $200 account to $27,000 in 7 days. He didn't do it one time. This is constant practice. So pick all the strategies, pick one that you know suits you, pick one that fits your personality, modify it to the way that it suits you, and go with it. There's so much money in the market, $6.6 trillion. Take your time. You're going to make the money. All right? Thank you very much. While we wait for the other person to share his experience with us, okay? Thank you, Femi. You're doing a great job.
All right, thank you, Madam P. Thank you so much. It's not that you already said you are emotional. I wanted to say one or two things. Let me just reserve it for our own inside out talk. All right. Once again, I don't know if Precious is available now. Let me check. Precious, can you try to unmute yourself now? Precious, can you try to unmute yourself now? Okay. I don't know why he's not, I don't know, maybe his network or whatever. All right, I'm going to do something for Buki. Buki, you can hear me, right? As a token from me and on behalf of Madam P.
Okay, sir.
I'm going to give you a particular PDF that has helped you. And please don't share it with anybody. You have only earned it by your
Thank you very much.
Okay, so I'm going to send a PDF to you that you study, and I think it's about a 220 pages PDF. That was what changed my faith. Okay.
Thank you.
So combine it with the knowledge you have presently, and I want to see you flying high the way Bitcoin is flying high right now.
Thank you.
I would
Thank you
disagree with that. For you to make it official, you have to share it with everybody on the call, Mr. Femi. No. Everybody must
Hold on.
benefit. You made it
Let me please
official.
share it.
You will
I would
share
have
it.
also said that they should please share
Okay,
it for everyone.
this is what we are going to do.
Okay.
You guys, you should celebrate your queen mother, okay? Because why I said I was going to give her specially was because she has worked. Everybody is working here, but you know, like Yoruba used to say, how do I say it in English now?
Um.
But I'm going to send it to the group, okay? I'm going to send it to the group. But the only thing you can do to make it, I can't disobey Madam P, okay? The only thing you can do is to go through that PDF, study it, combine one or two things that would make every other thing Madam Peter has taught us. In fact, there is nothing Madam Peter has taught us that is not in that PDF. All right? Everything that she has taught us is also embedded in that PDF. Okay? So I'll look at my archives tonight or possibly over the night. I will send it to the group for everything. All right?
Thank
Please
you.
take your time. When I was going through it, I think I spent a month. In fact, I was going through it with a grandma. It was a grandma that I was training for a thing. We sat down with it for a month. So if a grandma could still be learning, and Buki is still an undergraduate and is learning, and you too, you are still here, you are learning. Madam Pete is still learning, and we are still learning from our own guys. There is no end to learning. The Bible is complete. There is no end to learning. All right. But what will make us happy is you achieving greater things than we have achieved. You not making the kind of mistakes we have made. We want you to become professional signal providers. All right. So make us proud. Make Madam Priest proud of you anywhere she goes. And the least you can do, all right, you guys listen to this one. The least you can do is to share that as a YouTube channel link. Share it to your enemies. Share it to Buhari. Buhari must learn for it. So that you understand that we need him to understand that that forex is what will help Nigeria. Please, I did not say that one. All right. So once again, I want to appreciate Madam P. For the sake of knowledge, those of you that didn't know, Madam Peace was part of the people that taught me the basics of forex. All right. In the former company where we were, she was part of my tutors that taught me the basics of forex. So I'm not surprised where she is today, and I know she has not even started. And if there's anything you guys can be doing, is to keep having her in your prayers every day. You cannot pay her for what she's doing. That's the truth. So every day, keep having her in your prayers that God will continue to enrich her with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. All right? Always pray for her. Always bless her. I know the kind of stuff she's made of. I know the kind of value she's giving. So please, always bless her in your prayers. And in the group, I want to add this. Don't be shy to post your analysis. That is the essence of that group. Booking said it when she started. She's a shy type. Don't be a passerby in that place. If you keep quiet, your own go follow you, keep quiet. Post your rubbish there. Let us analyze it together so that you will get better. Don't be intimidated by Bookie or by Adisa or by whoever. Everybody is a professional in that place. So post it until you become better. Do you understand it? Ask questions. Post your analysis, let it, and be open to knowledge. Be open to criticism. Be open to criticism. Don't feel bad because somebody challenged your analysis. All right? See it from a constructive aspect of life. So with these 2 points of mine, I said we are not going to spend more than 1 hour. Let me give the chance to Mr. Precious for the last time. I don't know him. I don't know. Let me not say that one that is in my mind. Precious, please unmute yourself. I'm sure you're seeing notifications to unmute yourself. All right. So I think we're going to end the call here if nobody has a testimony. Okay. Thank you, Madam Please. I got your message. So I personally want to say a big thank you to everyone at the start, our class rep, Mr. Oluwademiga, Mr. Tom, Mr. Babatunde Akonse, Jonathan, I know it's Jacob, Cyril, Basti, Stanley, Olufunsho, Solvent, Jude, Ahmed, Julie, Buki, whoever is using HPPC, thank you for being on this call. I'm going to post this recording to our YouTube channel possibly before we wake up in the morning. God keeping us. So do have a wonderful night and God bless you. Thank you, Madam Peace, for being so beautiful, so kind-hearted, so queen. God bless you. I love you all, and I pray you have a wonderful, peaceful week ahead of us. Don't stop learning. Don't stop using your stop loss. In fact, don't feel bad about your losses. All right? Don't feel bad about your losses, but learn something from your losses. All right? So I wish you the very best of the week. Like Madam P said, we are watching you. We are watching you. We are watching you very well. All right? But it is our pride that we make those mistakes so that you can get better. So I want to thank you once again and wish you all a wonderful week. God bless you and have a wonderful night. My name remains the modeler, and I'm at your service for you. Have a good night.